If you get 100 people to crash cursed LEGO planes, some are just junk, but some of them need to be illegal because I'm reacting to and ranking crashes you sent me, but this time I will give out some 2 out of 10 scores and some 10 out of 10 scores, which I never have. Oh, that is destructive. 7 out of 10. Boeing's maintenance standards can definitely be classed as illegal. And here we've got an engine failure causing a serious dive, okay, and is that a 757 alarm? Wait, this exact crash reminds me of something bad. 6 out of 10. I'm a bit bored of these regular modern jets. Oh, I spoke way too soon. They've even called it long wings, and that is a violent tail strike. Surely these pilots know that can cause damage far worse than just scraping. No. Anyway, generic crash, 5 out of 10. You know what? I want something that's actually both satisfying and illegal looking.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Well, this is not what I expected, though. It's the first time I've seen a LEGO Jet 2, probably the most common British plane, but seeing one crash is definitely illegal. 7.5 out of 10. Can something beat a Qantas holiday? Oh, what am I looking at? Yeah, good idea. Don't buy the 747 shuttle carrier, just use the 60367 shuttle carrier. If seeing that was part of my Qantas holiday, I'd give this a 10 out of 10. Oops, and we've taken out the shuttle. And both of them crash. Okay, 5 out of 10. Not a holiday I want. Well, please can we finally achieve the purpose of this video and crash the most illegal LEGO plane? This is the Airbus Goose. Someone tell me why this image exists. It really shouldn't, but this replica from a fake LEGO plane is creepy, and its crash is very kind of soft. The plane could have been better, but 6 out of 10 for creativity. Oh, this looks like an ultra version of that LEGO airline. There's the retro livery he made for my airline on the LEGO set 747. Well, oh, we can see it taking off. You just dropped it from the sky? You think I wouldn't see that? There it is. So this 747 SP with super wide wings has some Pan Am 843 engine failure. So is the wing gonna break off? Oh, they're super bendy. Nice burnt remains. Oh no, my smaller plane. Oh, it's not gonna survive. Oh, well, the wing did finally break. Right on the terminal. This inside shot is my favorite. Really spectacular. Something I could learn from. 9 out of 10. Hey, another 747, but it's the original style and it's almost the scale of some model plane. We've got an attempt at a green screen effect. Let me fix it for you. This is how you do it. Drench it in smoke. You did need a bit of help there. 4 out of 10. At least it's super sunny. Oh, not anymore. Oh my, yeah. Enough of the 747s. Here's this A380. Let me turn the lights on. Pretty intricate with that cockpit and custom bag. This feels like some French Force One presidential beast. Oh, I don't know what to say. It's more like 100 fireworks than a plane crash. Ouch, and it had a full interior. 8.5 out of 10 dedication. But guys, Airbus just dropped the Airbus A38, which needed the new competitor called the Boeing 74. Those wings are like the same size as the stabilizers. Uh-oh, I feel like people love making collisions. Oh yeah. Though in all of these, you're pretty good with controlling the fishing line. Silly flat spin, that's very smooth. And the Boeing 74, yeah, I'm not going to credit the lazy planes, but this was created very well, so 7.5 out of 10. With the illegal plane industry thriving, there was one ultimate competitor introduced, and it's this thing. It has more flat surfaces than this. Okay, sell your plane to me, come on. They even play 3 episodes of Air Crash. No, that's overrated. Only watch Subsnail. Crash, crash, crash. Oh, what even happened? It properly blew up. 6 out of 10, not a good looking creation. Oh, this cursed. I think we finally got that 2 out of 10 I've had nightmares about. But it's kind of cool that you dropped it off this spiral staircase. Well, that's where you get your 2 from. That is a lot of potted plants. 2 out of 10 masterpiece. Don't try this at home, it can catch fire. What is this that you're putting inside? Oh, it's a Lufthansa, the generic build style. So that's what you meant. Wow, like some airshow trail, yeah. If it has a fire risk, then burning Lego is definitely illegal. And nobody's ever done whatever that is before. 8.5 out of 10. It's a cool spinny crash too. See what it did to the parts? Well, now we move to this place that looks like a prison yard. 5 out of 10. You've been sentenced for crashing illegal planes. If the crashes are illegal, I had to do this. Is he gonna break the law or something? Ice Airlines. Oh, is this just... Why are there element symbols in the livery? And it says it's carrying 40 tons of cargo? Someone's done a custom nose. Oh, those wing extensions look extra clean. So is this somehow chemistry related? Oh, we'll see what happens in the cargo hold. Yeah, a classic load shift. Well, I'm surprised this isn't Aerosuka, but nice. An action shot. Okay, we'll see how this thing's gonna stall. Oh, it's inverting, and the 757 overspeed again? Very concerning. Well, I don't think this flight has been legally scheduled. This crash investigation about to expose some stuff. It's now on BBB News. I see what this is. 9 out of 10. Don't smuggle illegal cargo. But it looks like breaking the law wasn't the only popular thing, so were mid-air collisions. This 737 looks like a perfect duplicate of the one from my tutorial, which is lovely to see. But wow, I've barely even shown much of my Embraer Legacy 600, and here it is. Well, these two planes couldn't possibly be a worse combination. Oh, that's a kind of hit that reminds me of a certain video. So it goes nosedive, pulls up but crashes, and the Legacy does an emergency landing. Oh, well, how familiar. Okay, it's checking out the shuttle carrier again. I love that. Though some liveries could have made them so much cooler. 8.5 out of 10. But this is quite a different mid-air collision. I've never seen this Lego plane built this way. It's an Airbus A300. White wings looking pretty sleek, and the shape of them just seems spot on. Of course, it's going to collide with something, but again, you could have given it a printed livery, maybe even Pan-American. But here's the other plane. Isn't it almost the same as the one from your collision in the last video? You got it on your bike, and oh, no collision shots? Come on. Well, judging by the loss of a tail here, and that the A300 is cut in half, this is probably another Oberligen collision. Ah, nice detailing here. So we got some more grass crashes. We've had like 10 of these already, but I really like that build and just the location. 8.300 out of 10. Yeah. But have people come up with more creative ways of doing collisions? Here we've got this 6-stud wide plane that seems tangled up in fishing line, which better be used well to collide it with this red one. Oh, you hung it up in the distance from that tree. And on the tail. Alright, at least that's something that's never happened before in real life. Oh, never mind. Well, sort of. We've got some flat spin. Ow, you really cannot mess up with a flat tarmac surface. Like, look at the front nose piece here. It just despawns. Yeah, 8.6 out of 10. Filmed well. This is probably the most cursed entry. My triple 737-800 might seem ridiculous, but here at Manchester Airport, it comes quite often. This one's a special livery. Yeah, when I launched my 1 million livery, only then I realized, that's stupidly high. And it probably only gained me a few hundred subs, so come on. Do I deserve at least one extra sub off you? I might bring back one of my planes in the next fictional crash vid. Oh yes, near Sheffield. Easy to access the pool for emergency landings. We've collided with the 767 from the channel that made this crash. Of course some more grass crashes, but the planes were fun. 8.5 out of 10. What is going on? This guy's managed to make a plane without using any plane parts. Is this the American Retro? Why are you spraying it with a hose pipe? Oh my. Fire, pool, rain, and a ship is such a combination. Ah, well, I've never seen a Lego boat crash. 7 out of 10 for the fun stuff. Though, let's crash a better propeller plane. Yes, it's our Cessna. It looks identical to the one from that tutorial on YouTube. And, I kinda liked this combi plane set, but congrats on somehow ruining its appearance. So, come on, Cessna, sort it out, because those engines on the back really don't fit. Yes, perfect hit. Oh, interior. Cessna crash. Good. And this plane, well, at least it's not come down in San Diego. So I'm going to give that a 6.5 out of 10. Look, it's a Japan Airlines. Ah, a wing strike. And now it's many years later. I don't know what you've covered it in, but it looks like flour. Well, by the logic we've learned from recreations, I can assume something with the wing will happen. Oh, that's actually cool. Yeah, a lot of new stuff here too. 6.5 out of 10. What? So we're back with the illegal stuff. Oh, a collision spontaneously happens. Well, this plane has 3 cockpits. That's cool against the corner of the wall. 6.8 out of 10 for the subsnail print. And maybe we can find someone who can actually do a collision. But this one's a 1, 2, 3, 7-way collision. Oh, and there's a 747 trijet. I think this would have been called the 747-300. Yes, it has an I. And an AGV plane with some lovely barcodes on the back. Even this guy did rainfall better. Oh, and it's a mega pileup. And the trijet just plops on top. This wreckage is modern art. 9 out of 10. So much fun stuff. But someone made an even wilder old prototype plane. Yeah, this poor 767 seems like a reverse 747. And the build has certainly got the shape right, but it's just very clunky. It's going to collide with this thing. Hopefully the quality of this crash will save you. Oh, and 767X landed on this structure. It's a tiny winglet strike. Never mind, whole tail's gone. There's this tiny box for it to crash into. Hey, the way it splits up like Turkish 1951 is cool, I guess. Another creative concept plane I never knew about. 7 out of 10. Do you remember this illegal crash from earlier? That one's got some competition now, as this plane is smuggling. Is that a teddy bear? Well, if this one's not a cargo load shift crash, I wonder how else they could fail. Oh wait, this one's stalling and inverting, exactly like Ice Airlines did, so I guess that cargo must have done something crazy. 6 out of 10, what is up with that plane though? Ugh. But if you can remember well back to the last video, how many people were making this Tupolev plane, because it's back now, and will crash in a very interesting way. It's colliding with a somewhat similar trijet, the 727. No, they avoid each other, but break up mid-air due to excessive forces, and that really reminds me of a certain crash I'm going to recreate. It crashes into a water tank, well, a water balloon. So glad it's not one of these. The Tupolev crashes, but just look how that balloon burst, 7.27 out of 10. Maybe we have another collision where the planes don't actually collide. Well, look at this baby 757. I think you forgot to take off the leg from the Qantas kangaroo, but this is beautiful. The nose is a bit square here. Try pushing these parts back. There's this much less elegant but equally adorable Air France Embraer. So the Tarmac Aviation 757 departs. Oh, the Air France encounters the wake turbulence from the bigger plane. Wow, aviation should really learn better from the past. This is fine, but the story and the 757 really pushed this to an 8 out of 10 score that will not be seen by this glamorous A320neo shining in that mask. You're flying it like it's some puppet, and these alarms are very silly. Well, we will never know why this modern beauty dropped out of the sky, so 5.320 out of 10. Even an Airbus livery would have been epic. And a better breakup, exactly like this balcony drop, because wow, definitely the most explosive breakup in the whole video. Watching that right wing part shatter as it's forced against the concrete puddle is 100% illegal. Crashes are fun until the damage to the parts becomes irreversible. Still beautiful, 8 out of 10, but the plane could have been as interesting as this next one, because this is a real 10 stud wide DC-10. What's impressive for me is the nice scheme with the custom livery, very swish like this, and the tilted wings. I know how hard it is to attach those engines straight. The nose, a super unique shape, and amazing techniques. Maybe it's slightly stretched. Yeah, when there's an entry this good, I really want to pick it apart. Oh, well, it's just hit an object on the runway. That is one epic Croatian hill, and little bits like the cockpit shots are just super dynamic. This is a 10 out of 10 breakup. Like, that's not even a hard surface. I wish mine broke up like that. Yeah, you're getting that score. I'm not complaining as much as with this one, which is obviously at our regular scale, and we've got fishing line flight scenes letting us see the entire DC-10. Even this little plane looks cool films like this. A little 182 inspiration, but could have been some braking. Oh, a cockpit, just like the last one. Wow, how long were you filming this? It's already golden hour during this mid-air breakup. Yes, just maybe could be a bit faster pace. Then there's the typical crash after crash. Well, again, that was super clever, and designing your own noses is something I really admire. 9 out of 10, but guys, there might be another 10 out of 10 coming up, because it's almost the end now, if it weren't for this monster of paper and plastic. What a masterpiece in my glowing branding, from which archaeologists have deciphered it's a dream lifter, yay! Guys, listen to what they edited in. Get out! Wow, because of all the packaging, it seems to roll like a dead body. Get in my aircraft fleet, you 2 out of 10 machine. So finally, we cross the Atlantic in this TUI 787, and from Amsterdam we once again take off, this time in a Transavia 737 into a certain country. Can you guess it? So he's grabbing something out of the car, and oh, what's that? Whoa, yeah, this is that crashed DC-3 in Iceland. And this guy's taken my majestic fresh 737, well, he kind of forgot the whole nose build, but I guess it matches the state of the actual plane beside it. And for the planning and entertainment in bringing this plane halfway around the world, you deserve the 10 out of 10, and look, it broke up well. And if you looked closely at that livery, it said crash to 300k. Well, before that, I have one bonus 10 out of 10 crash by Planes and More, because I've never seen a crash that's completely unwatchable. Here's the plane, by the way, and oh, I meant 0 out of 10. Congrats. So yeah, I think our flight to 300k will crash or land around September time, maybe. What do you think? So subscribe, and see you with something very special.